welcome back to another episode of CCG TV's Talking Comics. I'm Olivia.
I'm Mark.
I'm back.
Yay.
Riggs is still here.
Yeah, he's still
doing stuff.
alone.
So this is the week of, it doesn't say on the paper.
25th.
The 25th. That's the day.
Of September.
Yep. Okay,
Still.
let's just jump right into it.
Let's do that, shall we?
Avengers Loki Unleashed #1 from Marvel Comics with Roger Stern and Ron Lim. Classic Avengers writer Roger Stern returns to Earth's mightiest heroes for an all-new adventure set during his time on the series. And with Infinity Wars, Ron Lim providing the art! Exclamation point.
Yeah, there you go.
The siege of Avengers Mansion is over, and the Avengers are battered and in disarray! Exclamation point. It's the worst time of all for Loki to discover a new source of mystic energies, one that connects to another classic villain, and that will have dire consequences for all of reality unless those Avengers who remain standing are able to intercede! Exclamation point. They all have exclamation points.
Wow. Okay. I'm tired, man. Alright, from Valiant Entertainment, LLC. It's Bloodshot, #1. Brought to you by...
That was Bloodshot 2019.
Yeah, it's a good series. Tim Seeley and Brett Booth. Bloodshot is back with a few new thrilling tricks up his sleeve. No amount of high-octane explosions can keep Bloodshot from completing his new mission. Who is the mysterious Black Bar? And what do they want with Bloodshot?
It's just censoring.
Yes.
Get
Black
that
Bar.
defense, comic book defense league on that.
CBDOF.
Ether disappeared. Ether?
Ether.
Are you sure it's ether?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I guess if it had an I, that would make it either. Oh.
It's ether, like the stuff that knocks you out. Like the
Ether Disappearance of Violet Bell, #1 of 5 from Dark Horse with Matt Kent and David Rubin. The Fairy King. Was it spelled the weird fairy way with the
F-A-E?
A-E-N? R-I-E? Sometimes it's just an I at the end. Okay. Fairy King's daughter is missing, and the only portal jumper, Boone Diaz, probably, but with the S instead of a Z,
Sure.
can track her down. Jumping from one magical crime scene to another, he uncovers a bizarre plot featuring assassin eggs, weird pirate, ice deserts, and more noir absurdities. Okay, an ice desert isn't an absurdity. A tundra is a desert.
Basically, yeah. Pretty
Do
much.
some research.
Would be too hard. Alright, here we go. From Alterna Comics. Yay, the cheapies. It's Gods and Gears, #1 of 4.
Of 4?
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's like of 1
Yeah.
or 2.
Or 2, yeah. Written by Ryan Wynn. Art by Dean Kotz. And Ryan Wynn. After a racing mishap strands Jimmy Shotgun King somewhere in time, he meets Eli, a young adventurer toying with magic and mysteries far beyond his control. He shouldn't be doing that shit. Godlike beings, future tech, and an advanced race of gorillas round out this sword and sorcery adventure. Perfect for readers of all ages. Why is that funny, Rick?
You got me so excited to read it.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Are you not, are you not excited enough by all the Harley Quinn books out right now? Including the one kid's book that I don't remember the name of, but it's got that Immunian artist who does everything in blue, and there's drag queens and stuff. I don't know what's happening with that, but I read the preview, it was cool. Harleen, #1 of 3 for mature readers from DC Comics with writer, artist, and cover artist How do you say that?
I actually researched that one time, but I can't remember how it was pronounced.
Stepansijic.
Good enough.
Or something like that.
Good
The
enough.
road to hell is paved with good intentions. On that road, I saw a pale man, and he smiled at me. ... End quotation. Dr. Harleen Quinzel has discovered a Did you know that Kevin Smith has a daughter named Harley Quinn?
Really?
The actor kid?
The actor slash director slash producer
comic book
slash-
owner.
Yes. He's a Renaissance man.
I don't know.
But not
I
even
don't
like Harleen Quinzel. Like her name is just Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Well,
That's weird.
it is weird.
But Robin Williams has his daughter's name Zelda.
Zelda. Okay.
Zelda's a normal name. Because you could also be Sabrina's aunt. Anyway, Dr. Harleen Quinzel has discovered a revolutionary cure for the madness of Gotham City. She just needs to prove it actually works. With the criminal justice and mental health establishments against her, the brilliant young psychologist just made drastic measures to save Gotham from itself. Witness Harleen's first steps in doomed quest that will give birth to the legendary supervillain Harley Quinn in the stunning reimagining of the Harley and the Joker's twisted and tragic love affair. I think she's gonna turn herself crazy so she can try to make herself not crazy, but the Joker's gonna be like, you like being crazy. So they fall in love.
Happens every day. Okay, from Marvel Comics, New Mutants War Children #1 by the classic creative team of Chris Claremont and Bill Sienkiewicz. Don't miss this monstrous event as legendary creators.
Momentous.
Oh, momentous. Sorry. I need new glasses. Sorry. As legendary creators, Chris Claremont, blah 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 blah, reunite blah blah with Magic, Wolfbane, Cannonball, Cypher, Mirage, Karma, and Sunspot to share this never-before told story of the New Mutants' past. When Warlock experiences a nightmare, he begins going haywire, and it's up to his friends to save him. But as Warlock grows more frenzied, they should be worrying about being able to save themselves. And doubly so when Magic's...
Doubly.
when Magic's inner demon, Darkchild, threatens to break free.
It's not Darkchild.
Darkchild. I'm assuming it's
I
Darkchild.
think it's Child.
Also a special guest appearance by none other than Kitty Pryde.
I should not get pride. Star Wars: Age of Resistance.
I think it's
Kylo
still
Ren
Resistance.
#1. Marvel Comics. Tom Taylor and Leonard Kirk. Anakin Skywalker casts a long shadow. Can Kylo Ren ever escape his infamous grandfather's reputation, or will he succeed where Darth Vader failed? Done.
Well, another one from Marvel Comics. Oh, the last two are from Marvel Comics.
Teeny.
It's Tiny Howard, teeny tiny Howard, in German Peralta, on Strike Force #1. A new threat is secretly taking over the planet.
Whoa! Instead of just one dash in between words, it's a space dash dash space. So
Wow.
it's not looking like it's just a dash, but like a hyphen. It's not a hyphen. It's actually a dash.
It's a double dash. Twice, 3 times. Uh-oh. This is a really big threat.
This is a really big sentence.
Yes, it is. And the more...
No, they're different sentences.
Well, okay. And the more people who know about it, the more powerful the threat becomes. Blade dealt with this threat once before and hoped to never have to again. He can't bring the Avengers in on this. Space double dash space. Not just for their own safety, but for the safety of everyone on Earth. So he must recruit a team of heroes accustomed to darkness. Space double dash space. A strike force. Blade, Angela, Spider-Woman, Wiccan, the Winter Soldier, Monica Rambeau, and Damon Hellstrom. They changed it from Storm to Strom. I forgot about that. Join forces to fight the fights that no other Marvel team can take on. Wow.
I wasn't listening. Wolverine Annual #1 Marvel
I wasn't
Comics with Jody Hauser and Geraldo Borges. Wolverine's lived many lives. X-Man, You can't call each one of them an X-Man if one of them is named X-Man. You gotta come up with a different name. X-Man Avenger, movie star? Not exactly, but he's followed an aspiring young actress to Los Angeles for a little sunshine and some semblance of a normal life. But behind the gilded golden facade of the 1930s Hollywood lurks an unholy cult led by Morgan Le Fay.
Ooh.
Their prey, the young Hollywood hopefuls, space.
Ooh. Wow.
This is all new, including Logan's lady. Who's Logan's lady? Oh, I guess the Hollywood.
Must be the one he creepily
aspiring young actress.
Yeah. he stalked
following.
to Hollywood.
Will the mighty Logan's claws crumble under the onslaught of the arcane sorceress's magical powers? Find out this September.
Okay. Next week even. Alright, that's it for the new stuff for the week of September 25th. There was a lot of short things, blurbs. I can't think of the word. Anyway, now we go on to the older and newer.
But you're doing the older one.
I'm doing the older one. You're doing the newer one. Newers ones. Okay. This should never have happened. This is an omnibus of Avengers The Crossing. Probably the single worst comic story I've ever read in my life.
But you gotta read it to find out.
You have to
just
read how bad it is. Yes, you do have to read how bad. It's all here
One
in
of
one
the
thing.
90s most notorious narratives.
It has got Avengers 390 through 395, Avengers The Crossing, Avengers Time Slide, Iron Man 319 through 325, Force Works, really crappy book, 16 through 22, War Machine, really crappy new armor in this thing, 20 through 25, and Age of Innocence, The Rebirth of Iron Man, really crappy Teen Tony that nobody ever asked for.
Teen
Nobody.
Tony? Oh.
It's bad. Bad 90s art, bad 90s story, stupid S&M Thor costume. It's got everything you would never want in
Is
a
there
comic.
a picture of it on there?
It's kind of...
Whoa, he looks like one of those, like, I don't like it. He looks sad. He looks sad and Mexican.
Yes, he does. Okay, anyway, yes, it's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible story. But it's so terrible you have to read it. It's kind of like a really bad movie that you have to watch just to see how bad it is. Or like
is it so bad
rubbernecking
it's
a car
good?
wreck. No.
Oh.
No, it's not good. I can't believe they collected it, but they did, and I challenge all of you to come get it and read it. One of you will be the lucky one to get it. So that's me this week for my recommendation.
Okay, so a week ago, Gotham City Monsters came out, and it's got Killer Croc and Frankenstein and the Orca, which I don't like this weird anthropomorphic whale with boobs. I'm not into it. Whatever this vampire guy's name is, and Lady Clay, she's got wings and she's made of clay. It's a strange combination, but it's chill. It looks cool. And then this week we got You Are Obsolete, which is from Aftershock, and is one of the better Aftershock ones. Because Aftershock is a cool company, but not all their stories are very cool. But this one's cool. It's like, you turn 40, you die.
Ooh.
And all the children are in control.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
And then Inferior 5, I don't know what's going on. Because I don't know anything about the DC Invasion storyline.
It was like aliens that came in it was in the 80s, I think. Or maybe early 90s. It was the alien invasion thing.
But I like the part with the Peacemaker at the end.
I didn't.
Because that part was written and arted by Jeff Lemire.
Cool.
And we already talked about his book that he didn't art, but he did write.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't remember the name right now. Black Hammer.
Black Hammer.
I read all of his other stuff,
Did you?
but I forgot about
You
talking
can-
about those.
you can
But
do
we
it
can talk
next
about
week.
it later.
Sure.
Napoleon Dynamite. I think they already had a book at one point, but I like the inside art because it looks cool. So Pedro won. He's class president. But
Oh, go ahead. I don't have anything. I'm just gonna be in here.
but the new kid at school says he was not correctly winning, and that someone else won. But he did get more votes. But there's too many votes. There's like 300 votes in the ballot box, and there's only 190 students. So, you gotta keep
I
reading.
don't know. It sounds good.
I'm glad you think so.
I think
Reed.
Napoleon Dynamite's doing a commercial on TV right now for Geico.
Okay. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. It's my country.
And there's also some kind of like subplot with like a murdered senator,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
maybe he just drove his bicycle into the ditch and didn't wear a helmet. One of those.
Riggs is leaving. Riggs has left the building.
Okay, that's it. We
Yes,
got a
that is
website, we got this YouTube channel, and
Facebooks
Twitter, and
and-
Facebooks, and charities. Everything.
Yes.
I got one of those.
Yes.
It's not ours, but
No,
you know.
it's obviously still for Elijah Gillispie. I'll put the link in the description again for the fundraiser.
You want an update? Read the comments
Yes,
on the last
you gave
video.
an update this last video. Yes. So that is it, unless Riggs is
No,
going to do something.
Rick says nothing. He's
Okay.
just holding this. I'm just looking.
Okay. All right. then.
Why are you holding that?
Because your dad's busy and I can't go up there right now and play this down.
Okay. I'm done.
Right?
Neato. Hi, Riggs.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Subscribe and stuff. Bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to mark it? Or not?
No.
Okay.